knew it from the start, that we like to set it off, and to watch it go bang. Now it's time to light it up, 'cause all we really wanna watch it explode. Yeah, we like to set it off, and to watch it go bang. Now it's time to light it up, 'cause all we really wanna watch it explode. All we really want, all we really want, all we really wanna watch it explode. All we really want, all we really want, all we really wanna watch it explode. Wanna watch it explode. All we really wanna watch it explode.
Well, guys, welcome to the Payback Pre-Show, and we're going to be starting this out with a last man standing match for the United States Championship featuring Rusev and Kurt Angle. This is just the beginning of a monumental night here on WWE Payback, as we have to give you guys a good pre-show, and I got some good news. We have 3 title matches for you guys, as it is going to be the U.S. title on the line. It's going to be Rusev versus Kurt Angle, and then we're going to have the Raw Women's Championship also on the line, Charlotte taking on Alicia Fox, and then we're going to be capping it off with our Smackdown Tag Team Championship match between the Wyatts and Beauty and the Man Beast. So just to kind of backtrack on what's been going on Monday Night Raw with Rusev, he hasn't really been having the best time heading into this Payback rematch against Kurt Angle, because he did lose his championship at Extreme Rules, and ever since he lost that title, he's been not impressive at all. I mean, nothing is a pretty good way to describe it. Rusev hasn't really been doing anything on Raw. He has a loss to Finn Balor, even though that Kenny Omega and the Club were by his side. So Rusev has a lot to prove tonight. I mean, I'm afraid to say that if Rusev loses this match against Angle, he may be out of the title picture for a long time, because there's a lot of people who want a shot at Kurt Angle, and Rusev is just, he's dropping the ball at every chance he gets. So Rusev hopefully will be able to get his mind back to where it belongs. This is a last man standing match. He did meet Kurt Angle in Extreme Rules in a submission match, as here comes the U.S. champion. It is Kurt Angle, and he's looking absolutely confident today. Ever since winning that championship at Extreme Rules, Kurt Angle has been holding it proudly on his shoulder. We haven't really seen too much of Kurt Angle since winning the championship, but that kind of has to do with his requested schedule. I mean, Kurt Angle cannot really compete as much as we would like him to because of the age factor, but don't get me wrong, Kurt Angle could definitely still hang with the best of them. It just has to be on his time and when it matters. And that right there is United States Champion. So this is a Raw featured match, starting things out here at the pre-show. I hope you guys enjoyed that little promo that I made for you guys, kind of showing you a little bit of everything that's been going on. So, as you know, Payback is going to be main evented with our huge WWE Universal Championship match between Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens. Now, don't get me wrong, the Smackdown main event is equally as impressive, and not maybe a little bit more. It's a steel cage match, triple threat rules. It is going to be Kevin Owens. I'm sorry, guys. It's going to be AJ Styles, Bray Wyatt, and John Cena. I'm still in shock about this Universal Championship match, but nonetheless, we cannot take anything away from this match at all. This is for the U.S. title. That is the man who is defending it as Kurt Angle, as he was able to beat Rusev in a submission match, making the Bulgarian Brute tap out. I mean, there's not a lot of people I could honestly say that can make Rusev tap out, but Kurt Angle was able to get that done, and now here goes, match underway. Kurt Angle picking up Rusev and then drops him on the knee. So for everybody who's just tuning in, like, I don't play any of the championship matches. I try my best not to play the #1 contenders matches either. I mean, what I do normally is that between shows I kind of play a few matches just to make sure that my skills don't get rusty. But most of the time when I'm calling the action, I'm not playing, because I try my best to not be biased. I try my best to not be one-sided. So, especially when it comes to championship matches, I want it to be fair and square. I want the winner to actually deserve it. So, if Rusev wins this match, guys, if you guys aren't fans of Rusev, please do not attack me for it, because I'm not playing as Rusev. I'm literally just calling the action. So, if Rusev wins, good job, Rusev. If Kurt Angle wins, like I think he's going to, then Kurt Angle retains the U.S. title, and then maybe we're gonna see an even bigger challenge for Money in the Bank. So I know it's a little bit early to be talking about Money in the Bank, but that is going to be our next featured pay-per-view here in Universe Mode. Actually, I lied. The next featured pay-per-view is going to be NXT TakeOver Dallas. That will be the next pay-per-view featuring the 205 Live and NXT brand. As I told you guys the last time on the NXT TakeOver London special that I kind of screwed up with the calendars, because normally the way I wanted to work the TakeOver schedule is that there's one like every other month. But when I first started making the Universe Mode, I accidentally put London and Dallas back to back, and I didn't. And as soon as I started, I didn't really want to change that. So what I'm gonna do is that after NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, there's going to be a 2-month break between Brooklyn and the next TakeOver special. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slip a little, it's not going to be too major of a show, it's going to be a little minor show that's going to feature some of our lower card championships, like the US title, for instance, or the Intercontinental title, but it's definitely going to be headlined with your Cruiserweight Championship and your NXT Championship match. So definitely do not worry about that. I'm going to be on top of that. You're going to see all the action. It's going to come to you great. As while Kurt Angle was down for a count of 8, Rusev is really putting the fight to him. There goes a back body drop and a kick right to the lower lumbar region. Kurt Angle is in a world of trouble right now. And this is exactly why I'm telling you we don't really see Angle in action too much, because he doesn't really have that much left. I mean, he's a really good competitor, really good champion, and he's definitely been holding his own in the ring. But I mean, the age is catching up to him, and fighting somebody like Rusev who is in their prime, it could be really dangerous to be going into matches like these. And now Angle's down, count of 8. And now just getting back up, and now Rusev doesn't even wait, just kicks the Olympic gold medalist right in the sternum. As Kurt Angle, I mean, he didn't really pull too much of an upset, because there's a lot of people who had faith in Kurt Angle, but he really surprised people when he got that victory over Rusev, because people were not thinking that Kurt Angle was going to leave with the victory. I mean, he's almost 50 years old. He's been all over the world. Wrestling has taken a toll on this man's body. Like, how do you beat somebody like Rusev? And now Kurt Angle getting up, and look at this German suplex right onto the Bulgarian Brute. Kurt Angle now stomping a mud hole into Rusev. He wants to make sure that he's not going to be the first title change in this Payback Pre-Show. When, oh my God, there was a kick that just leveled down Kurt Angle. Angle's in a world of trouble, guys. I don't think Kurt's going to get up from that. The U.S. champion is down. We may be giving the title right back to Rusev automatically, as this has been one hell of a rivalry. It's pretty much Rusev dissing America, making a fool out of Kurt Angle, and Kurt Angle just didn't like that. So this was the rivalry going into the Extreme Rules match. And then afterwards, Kurt Angle was able to take the title away from Rusev at Extreme Rules, and ever since then, the rivalry has just gotten hotter and hotter and hotter. So, no, Angle grabbing. Oh my God, Olympic Slam. Rusev may be in trouble now. This is the first time that I've seen Rusev in major trouble in this match. That Olympic Slam definitely rattled some bones in the body of the Bulgarian Brute. So the referee is counted. The only way you can win this match is by staying down for a count of 10, or making your opponent stay down for a count of 10. I don't think Rusev's getting up. But there he goes with the Bulgarian Brute back to his feet. Is now trying to recover from that Olympic Slam. He really needs to get this victory if he wants to end up relevant again on Raw. There goes the Uranagi Slam there by Rusev. And it's like we said, Rusev's purpose on Raw has been a little bit obsolete lately, just because he lost that championship. So now he needs to take it back from the Olympic gold medalist and hopefully put Kurt Angle out of his misery, because right now he's in trouble. Kurt Angle has been on the floor at many points of this match. So now Rusev just staring at the Olympic gold medalist as he gets back up. but quickly goes right back down as now Rusev just grabbing the neck of the Olympic gold medalist and now going for that suplex. But wait a minute, Kurt Angle counters, and there goes a suplex from the Olympic gold medalist. And that's one thing about Kurt Angle, he will not stay down, he will fight. Rusev knows that after that match at Extreme Rules, Kurt Angle is not going to stay down just because of his age. He's going to push past whatever he has to push past to prove that he still has it. As now Rusev down on the floor, Kurt Angle just staring at the challenger. Will he be able to keep Rusev down for a 10 count now? We've rarely seen any toys involved in the match as now Rusev gets up at a count of 6. As there is no disqualification in this match, and I'm pretty sure that one of these guys may go to that as soon as. And now Angle with those elbows to the head of Rusev. He's not going to stay down. Look at that European uppercut. And now, oh my God, what a clothesline. And now wait, what's Angle doing? Angle, oh my God, that was an over-the-top rope suicide dive. Rusev does not even know what the hell just happened, and honestly, neither do I. I've never seen Kurt Angle in my life jump over the top ropes the way he did. And he just took Rusev out. Rusev is looking up at the lights on the outside of the ring. Goodbye, Bulgarian Brute. I think Kurt Angle's going to be leaving Payback with his U.S. Championship. It's now the referee counting. He's up to a 6 count. Rusev is not budged. As now the referee continues counting. There's an 8 count. Rusev is down. And now Kurt Angle retains the United States Championship here at Payback. Rusev could not answer that count after that suicide dive. There goes that kick earlier on in the match. And look at this right here. Olympic slam dropping Rusev right on the lower lumbar region. And boom! Suicide dive taking out Rusev. He just could not answer that 10 count, guys. So there you have it. The first match on our pre-show, Kurt Angle able to retain the United States Championship. So now the question is, who's going to be next to step up to Kurt Angle? Because Kurt Angle has, I think, in my opinion, I think he's ended Rusev here tonight. I don't think Rusev's going to be getting any more championship shots. So Kurt Angle right there. There's your man, the Olympic gold medalist, the rightful owner of that United States Championship. So maybe, who knows, maybe we may see Kurt Angle go for a world championship shot in the future. He is a really good United States champion, so maybe, just maybe, Kurt Angle will beat every single opponent who comes his way and maybe go for the Universal Championship against Braun. Congratulations to Kurt Angle for holding on to that United States Championship against Rusev. I mean, that was one hell of a match between those two guys. Rusev definitely delivered the damage, but at the end of the day, Kurt Angle was able to hold on to his title. As here comes Alicia Fox as we're getting ready for our Raw Women's Championship match between Charlotte and Alicia Fox. And Alicia Fox coming here by winning a triple threat match against Paige and Brie Bella on the first week heading into Payback. And she has been looking very impressive so far. Charlotte with a victory over Brie Bella this past Monday night on Raw. So hopefully Charlotte can keep the momentum coming in, but Alicia Fox is one hell of a challenger. She is not going to let this opportunity slip through her fingers. As I know, I've been talking about the Payback pay-per-view for a whole entire month, guys, but I've just been so excited about it. So much action coming your way, including this match. And then right after this, to end the pre-show, we have our Smackdown Tag Team Championship match. Just to think about it, we're going to be having Finn Balor, Kenny Omega going 1-1 head-to-head. And then we have Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose. That right there in itself is going to be a war. So now Charlotte just strutting to the ring. The Raw Women's Champion has been very confident heading into this match. She has not had a lot of losses on Monday Night Raw. She's been definitely holding her own weight. But the question is, can Alicia Fox dance her way to the Raw Women's Championship? I mean, Charlotte took out Paige at Extreme Rules, and that impressed a lot of people, because a lot of people thought that Paige was going to leave Extreme Rules with the championship. And now since Charlotte is holding on to it, people are starting to realize that Charlotte is the real deal. So that right there is what everybody's fighting for, that Raw Women's Championship. So now they're just telling the tale of the tape. It's the referee raising that title belt in the air, and both of these women know what they're going to be going for right now. Charlotte looks very confident. Alicia Fox does as well. As now the referee calls for the bell, and this Raw Women's Championship match is underway. So now Alicia Fox automatically starting by grabbing the head of Charlotte and just throwing her to the other side of the ring. So I think Alicia Fox has a lot to prove, because she's kind of the underdog in this match. A lot of people don't think that Alicia Fox will be leaving with this victory. I mean, if Charlotte was able to beat Paige, who was a former Divas champion, how is Alicia Fox going to do this? I mean, she was also a former Divas champion, but she was nowhere near as dominant as Paige. So Alicia Fox has to try to show everybody that she's not the underdog in this match. And there goes a half crab there by Alicia Fox. You know, Charlotte able to get out of that. And there was a kick right to the face. That right there is just nasty by Charlotte. One thing about Charlotte is she does not hide her aggressive attitude. She just goes right after you, and that's what we saw displayed in this Monday's match with Brie Bella. She just, I mean, she got a good match from Brie Bella, though. Don't get me wrong. Brie Bella definitely brought the fight to Charlotte, but Charlotte was just so dominant in the points where she was in control of the match. And honestly, you thought that Brie Bella was done every single time she got hit with a major move from Charlotte, because Charlotte just delivers so much emphasis on her moves. So now, what's Alicia Fox got planned over here? Just taking the turnbuckle, ripping it apart. Is now Charlotte grabbing Alicia Fox off the rope, maybe going for that fisherman suplex, but instead just hangs her on the top rope. That was gross. And this is what I'm talking about. This is that mean streak by Charlotte that just escalates her above all the other women in the division. You saw those knees to the face of Alicia Fox. Fox is writhing in pain right now. She's just realizing that she's in the ring with the Queen of Raw. It's not to hold anything from our SmackDown women at all, because Nikki Bella and Becky Lynch have been putting on one hell of a rivalry over there on the Blue brand, as they're going to be meeting soon in an Iron Man match. Commissioner Shane McMahon has confirmed that it is going to happen. So in the near future, we're going to be seeing an Iron Man match between Becky Lynch and Nikki Bella for the SmackDown Women's Championship. But right now, it is all about the red brand, as Raw has been taking over this pre-show with phenomenal matches. And there goes a spear by Charlotte. And just like that, Charlotte just turned this match right around. And Alicia Fox looking at the lights. She has nothing left. And here goes the figure 8 leg lock by Charlotte. And that right there is going to be the end of this match. I don't think Alicia Fox is going to get out of that. You can kiss your chances at being the women's champion. Goodbye, Alicia Fox. It's now Fox trying to get out of there. Look at how long Charlotte's had Alicia Fox in that hole. She's not letting go at all. Alicia Fox is in a world of trouble. And now look at that. I thought the referee was saying that Alicia Fox tapped, or Fox still fighting in, but definitely the damage was already done. Those legs of Alicia Fox have to be screaming in pain, but she's still going at Charlotte. She's delivering everything she can. It's now, look at that, picking up Charlotte from the springboard, and it was a suplex. It's now, I don't think Charlotte was expecting Alicia Fox to get out of that hold. And then look at that, near fall for Alicia Fox. We almost had a new Raw Women's Champion right there, guys. There goes a knee to the lower lumbar region. And that's one thing. If you take out that back, that's how you know that you're in good terms with the match, because you're going to be taking the air out of the other person. They're not going to be able to breathe, and that's going to cause complications with kicking out. Now look at that chop by Charlotte. That just turned Alicia Fox inside out. Game completely glitching right there. That's how hard Charlotte just slapped Alicia Fox. And look at Charlotte. Charlotte just feeding off this crowd. This crowd cheering for Alicia Fox as much as they can, but Charlotte may just put her away. And oh my God, an attempted spear. Alicia Fox saw it coming, just kicks her in the face. What does Alicia Fox have planned here? Something big, maybe. And oh my God, it was a kick to the back of the head, or a kick to the back of the knee. And look at, oh my God, that was a weird sort of DDT with the leg. I'd never seen that in my life, but that did not get the job done. Charlotte getting the shoulder up at 1.5. And I think, in my opinion, that was one of Alicia Fox's best moves in this match, and Charlotte kicked out of that. And now look at this, and oh man, look at, oh, Alicia Fox using the ropes. Alicia Fox using the ropes, will this be enough? But Charlotte kicking out at 1.5 again. If anybody knows about dirty tactics, it is the Raw Women's Champion Charlotte. And oh my God, into that exposed turnbuckle followed by the DDT. Alicia Fox finally using that exposed turnbuckle into play in this match. Now what is Alicia Fox doing? She's going to the top rope. Charlotte is looking up at the lights. What is going to happen now? And Fox with an attempted elbow, but Charlotte seeing that. Now this is bad news. As now look at that. Spear once again dodged by Alicia Fox, and then another DDT. Alicia Fox looking very good right now. She's dodged 2 spears from Charlotte. She ate the first one. And now look at this. Is now Charlotte maybe in trouble. I thought Alicia Fox was maybe going to try to use those ropes again, but not able to get the job done. So you could tell Alicia Fox getting frustrated with Charlotte kicking out at 1 every single time. And now, oh Lord, look at that. Oh wow, the bridge into the cover. Charlotte is down, and I thought Alicia Fox may have had it there. Charlotte was not thinking about kicking out at all, but she kicked out of instinct. Now look at this. Alicia Fox picking up Charlotte. What does she have planned here? Countered there. Attempted power bomb. It's now Charlotte. I don't think Charlotte should be pandering to the crowd right now, because honestly she's been getting a butt whooping for the last couple of minutes here in this match. I've been thinking we were going to see Alicia Fox dethrone Charlotte at many points of this match, and there goes a blow to the neck. And now there goes a chop by Alicia Fox. You normally see those by Charlotte, but Charlotte responding with a right hand. Attempted scoop slam, but now Alicia Fox counters into the back suplex. Charlotte may be in a world of trouble. Alicia Fox may be thinking axe kick right now. Charlotte better counter. Uh-oh. Alicia Fox. There goes the axe kick. The axe kick on the Raw Women's Champion. That's going to be it. We're going to have a new champion. Alicia Fox is going to leave with the gold. And Charlotte just kicked out of that. Alicia Fox cannot believe it. That was her best move. And Charlotte just kicked out of that. Alicia Fox cussing at everybody, herself included. Charlotte responding with that jawbreaker, and look at that snapmare takedown by the Raw Women's Champion. As now she's gonna have her in that chokehold with the legs. I think Alicia Fox submitting to the booty of Charlotte right now, because those legs aren't really wrapped around her head. And now what is Charlotte gonna have to do? Charlotte's gonna have to try to find a comeback in this match, because she's been hit with Alicia Fox's best moves. If Charlotte wins this match here on the pre-show, she definitely earned it. And now Alicia Fox responding with an elbow. And look at that, Hurricane Rana by the challenger. Alicia Fox is spent. She delivered everything she could to Charlotte, but Charlotte just continues to fight. And there goes another jawbreaker to Alicia. Alicia Fox really needs to go for another one of those axe kicks. And there goes the bridge into the cover. This may be it. We may have a new women's champion right here if Charlotte doesn't kick out. And Charlotte kicks out at the last minute. Alicia Fox has absolutely had it. I thought she had Charlotte's number right here tonight at Payback, but it is not going to happen just yet. Charlotte is fighting back, and all raking the eyes of Alicia Fox. And now what is this? Picking her up. I thought it was an attempted Samoan drop. Oh, wait a minute. Alicia Fox. There goes the axe kick on Charlotte. What in the world? This has to be it. We're going to have a new women's champion. Alicia Fox. Alicia Fox is the new Raw Women's Champion. Can you believe this, guys? Alicia Fox has done it. Charlotte is no more. Alicia Fox has just won the Raw Women's Championship in convincing fashion as well. She just beat Charlotte with everything she had. 2 axe kicks, 2 bridges, and that DDT thing with her leg. I still don't know what that is. But at the end of the day, Alicia Fox is leaving with the championship. If she went to dirty tactics to try to beat Charlotte, it wasn't enough. But at the end of the day, it was a clean, in the middle of the ring victory. An attempted spear there by Charlotte. Charlotte couldn't land any of those spears. And this right here was the end. The axe kick, boom, right on the back of the head. Charlotte had nothing for that. Alicia Fox is your well-deserving new Raw Women's Champion. That was a great contest between these two women, as Charlotte's reign as Raw Women's Champion is now over. Well, This is our first title change of the night. Well, how many more will we see? Alicia Fox beating Charlotte in the pre-show, and I don't even think Charlotte knows that she just lost the championship. But what a match. Congratulations, Alicia Fox. We're going to get to our Smackdown Tag Team Championship match in just a couple of seconds. Welcome, guys, to the main event of the Payback Pre-Show, as the Smackdown Tag Team Championships are going to be on the line, as we learned this past Thursday on Smackdown Live. Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, the Wyatt family, have earned their shots at Beauty and the Man Beast by beating them in tag team competition. But the difference is that today, Bray Wyatt will not be in the corner of Harper and Rowan. As there goes the Wyatt family. These two men are as scary as it gets, just giant men, members of the Wyatt family. They've been so impressive. I mean, they do have one loss against Beauty and the Man Beast, but this right here is going to be the tiebreaker, the third match between these two teams. But the difference is the winner of this match will be leaving SmackDown Tag Team Champions. So already one hell of a pre-show that we had. Kurt Angle defending his U.S. title and retaining successfully, and the biggest shocker to me right now so far of this night was Alicia Fox defeating Charlotte. We have a new Raw Women's Champion, and now look at Rowan and Harper just looking at the crowd, the disdain. The Wyatt family look absolutely ready for domination to destroy Heath, Slater, and Rhyno. So now they're just waiting on the arrival of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, if they even show up. And here goes Rhyno, the War Machine Rhyno, coming out solo today because he knows how serious this is. He wants Heath Slater to pretty much cool the cobwebs, and he wants him to just sit back and think for a little while. He needs to realize how serious this situation is, because this is not just like the match that they had at the last pay-per-view. At the last pay-per-view, they had to face the Usos, and they were able to get the job done. They were able to focus because the Usos were not playing as much mind games as the Wyatts are, but you could definitely tell that the Wyatts have left one hell of a strain on Heath Slater, especially after defeating the Tag Team Champions this past Thursday on SmackDown Live. This Rhyno comes out alone. We actually see his title belt today. Thank God for that, because he actually didn't decide to wear it around his waist. Decided to carry it on his shoulder. And here comes Heath Slater, the other member of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And now Heath Slater. He looks pretty cool, calm, and collected right now, but we're going to see how that remains. Because Heath Slater, he's been a really talented champion, but I mean, you have to think, can Heath Slater and Rhyno defeat the Wyatts? The Wyatts have just gotten together again, and they're on the same page. Bray Wyatt leaving everybody with an inspirational speech this past Thursday on SmackDown Live, and I think that really drove Harper and Rowan to leave with the gold. Now Heath Slater just looks absolutely ready to destroy. But I don't know if he's going to be able to perform that to the Wyatt family. That's not going to be easy. So now the SmackDown Tag Team Championships are on the line in the main event of our pre-show. Right after this, we're going to head straight into the main card, which is headlined with Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens for the Universal Championship. And I know you guys are getting tired of me saying that. You guys are getting tired of me promoting Payback, but it is just a great pay-per-view, and especially seeing what just happened with that title change, I am so hyped. This is the tail of the tape right here. Harper and Rowan look ready to destroy. Will they be able to take the SmackDown Tag Team titles away from Beauty and the Man Beast? As now look at this, Rhyno and Heath Slater just staring daggers to the other side of the ring. They're not going to be intimidated. That is one thing that Rhyno and Heath Slater said in the interview before this match. The Wyatt family, they try to play mind games, and they succeed. They've been doing that ever since they debuted here in WWE. But it's going to take more than mind games to take the champions off their game, as they are focused. They are hell-bent on ending the Wyatt family today to get the victory in this war. As I know Bray Wyatt, he's getting prepared in the back for his triple threat steel cage match. And look at this, is now Slater and Rhyno are both in the ring. But Rhyno just going out. I guess another glitch from the game. Or maybe Rhyno just wanted to just look at Eric Rowan a little bit closer. But here goes. Smackdown Tag Team title match underway. And it is Rowan already starting out with the power game. As we're saying, Bray Wyatt in the back getting ready for the triple threat steel cage WWE World Heavyweight Championship match later on tonight. But he told Harper and Rowan, he's like, look, I'm not going to be able to come out tonight because I have to have a little bit of meditating. But you got to bring the titles home. You got to bring the titles to the family. We got to dominate SmackDown Live. And that's been Bray Wyatt's goal ever since getting drafted to SmackDown Live. It's to completely dominate it with his family. So now there goes a nice elbow to the face of Eric Rowan by Heath Slater. We don't really see Heath Slater stand up to bigger competition often, but in this case, he has no choice. Heath Slater and Rhyno having numerous encounters with the Wyatts, being successful the first time around in that elimination match. Rhyno was able to take out both Harper and Rowan on his own. Heath Slater is pretty much the man on the team that has a lot to prove because Heath Slater has not really done much. Heath Slater was eliminated by, I believe it was Luke Harper in the first encounter. And then last week, or this past week on SmackDown Live, they lost their match against the Wyatts. So, in a lot of people's eyes, Heath Slater is the weak link on the team, and Rhino's pretty much been doing all the work on his own. But this is the Wyatt family you're talking about, guys. So, I mean, you have to cut Heath Slater some slack just for the fact that he's still in the ring. Because a lot of people wouldn't even stand up to these behemoths. Like we said, the Wyatts are all well over 6'5". So these guys are giant, they're ginormous people, and they're strong people. And that's one thing that people do not take account. The Wyatt family are very strong, including their leader Bray Wyatt. They have numerous amounts of strength, numerous amounts of resiliency, and they just impress you out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, they could come out with a move that you didn't even think they can do. As we've seen Luke Harper do a dropkick before. These guys know how to get off their feet when it's time. And it's now Rhyno making that tag back to Heath Slater because he knew he was getting dominated by Luke Harper. And just to add some insult to injury, driving the knee to the back of the neck of Luke Harper. As now Heath Slater's in there. Luke Harper just tosses him right over the back. And that right there is just the strength that the Wyatt family has. The ability to just kind of flick you wherever they want. And now Heath Slater is responding with a forearm. One thing about Slater, though, he may not be the most talented guy on the roster. He may not be the best guy on the roster, but he definitely has a lot of heart, and he has a lot of skill. I mean, you don't think that Heath Slater has a lot of skill, but I mean, he is one half of the champions for something. And there goes a jumping inverted DDT, just driving the back of the neck of Luke Harper into the mat. And now Heath Slater planning on ending this right now. Look at that. Impaler DDT, dropping Luke Harper right on his forehead. And look at Eric Rowan supplying the distraction. Slater is going for the cover. The referee now realizing it. Harper's in trouble. And Slater and Rhyno just retained the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Oh my God. I can't believe it. Alright guys, me personally, I really honestly thought that the Wyatts were going to leave with the victory. I was expecting to see Bray Wyatt or Luke Harper and Eric Rowan leave with the championships. I was not expecting Heath Slater to get the victory in this match. But we were just talking about how Heath Slater has something to prove. And that right there is something else. The Wyatts were not able to get it done in this match against Beauty and the Man Beast yet again. So Slater and Rhyno have a little bit of a stranglehold on those tag team championships. So look at that. The Wyatts, I'm pretty sure they were expected to get a match against, or to get this victory as well. But at the end of the day, it's Heath Slater and Rhyno with the victories, guys. So there you have it. Rhyno and Heath Slater leaving still your SmackDown Tag Team Champions. So they're still going to be the tag team captains there on the blue brand. So who else is going to step up to Heath, Slater, or Rhyno? Well, that right there wraps up your pre-show, as we're going to be coming to you with the main card of Payback very soon. So stay tuned and take care.